see me rolling, watch me roll up like a monster. Like a monster.
I don't just want to talk about her career here. You know, I want to talk about like more than that. I want to talk about things that, you know, you want to get off your chest, whether it's theoretical or controversial or whatever it is. We're going to get into that today in the Balcony Podcast, episode 1, season 4. Let's go.
Yeah.
The rebranding. How can you start this, you know, subject?
Man, like, it's been hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, like, it's a clear joke in the friend group and outside of it that.
Does it offend you that we?
No, of course not. I find it funny too, because it's like.
Okay,
it's
that's
like,
good. That's good.
Why am I changing my name so much, right? And I think
and is there like an official answer? You just don't know.
You know, it's just mainly like the fact that like I'm trying to find something original for myself. You know, like I feel like there's so many channels like that, you know, don't have like an original name. And like when I first started, it was Dabber Vlogs and Plays, and it was original, but that shit was long. And then on top of that,
you weren't gonna make it out of the hood with that name. Okay, especially the name Dabber. Well, let's get into that.
Yeah.
You felt like ashamed of the name Dabber? Or
yeah,
what?
I mean, like theoretically, that shit, like it would be a goated ass name.
I personally think he should go back to the name Dabber. Fuck any of. Okay, no disrespect to your new name. It's pretty good. It's like I feel like you can make it out the hood with that name.
Yeah.
But me personally, Dabber is top tier for me personally. So what do you think? I mean, what are you gonna say?
It's like I said, Dabber is like it's such like it is like on theory, on paper, it's like it's a good ass name, and I would have 100% kept it. But like the problem is that like Dabber is like the definition of like doing like weed and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So
you searched it up, and there was guys rolling up blunts and shit.
Literally, like, and it wasn't, my channel wasn't the first thing to pop up. It was like this a bunch of like people rolling weed and like hitting bongs and shit.
And you got in trouble for that, huh?
Yeah.
By your parents.
Yeah.
Wow.
And not only that, but it's like.
It's no wonder you changed your name.
Yeah, and not only that, it's just like, you know, I don't want to be associated with that. You know, I'm not. No offense, I'm not into that shit.
Yeah, I know some people really. I guess.
But,
all right.
You know,
we should really bleep those names out.
Yeah. We will bleep those, but.
So it didn't have anything to do with you being ashamed with the Dabber.
No. That's the thing. Everyone like thinks I care about the little dabbing shit. Like, I never cared. I think.
You never cared?
No.
Okay, that's good.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
How many names have you been keeping count? How many names?
I think I can like count on the top of my head. We got Dabber, obviously. We got DabberDude, Maverick, Elite Ace.
Elite Ace.
Y'all clown me for Elite Ace so bad, bro.
Oh my god, it was such a weird time. It was
Elite
such a weird
Ace
time.
was actually like a dog shit name. So I'm actually bro. Elite Ace.
Dog shit is crazy.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why I put Elite Ace?
Why?
Because at the time, my favorite skin at Fortnite was Ace skin.
No way.
I swear to God,
no way. That has to be worse than Dabber.
It's worse than any name.
Yeah, it is.
I fuck with Domex tier a lot, but the problem is that people weren't getting the tier part. They were like I don't know.
It was very confusing.
What were you saying? Like Domex like tier or something?
Something like that. Yeah,
you
just wouldn't get it right.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't get it right.
It's a sick ass name, like again on paper, but it just didn't work. So then
it's just something that doesn't click. They just didn't click.
And I think DOMSON, for me personally, I think that really clicked. Like
DOMSON does click. I'm gonna be honest. DOMSON does click. If he does make a prime return with that name, that is the wave. That's why I haven't complained about this new name, because it's valid, bro. It clicks.
It is. It's minimalistic and it's there. And then not only that, but I don't have I told you about my new channel?
Oh, maybe.
Let me show you real quick.
Right.
So I got a new channel for just specifically music only. You know how Vic has V.
Oh yeah, Lil V7.
Yeah. So I haven't done any work for it yet, but this is what it is.
Ooh.
So basically, it's my name, but without the O, and it shows just DMINC.
And what could we see on there?
So it's basically just my music. That's like
music
video. Yeah.
No, we have to talk about that.
Yeah,
we have to talk about the music, bro.
Yep.
Ever since the last time I made a Balcony Podcast episode, a lot has changed musically wise. So we definitely have to talk about that. Get in that subject. Just get in depth. Let's talk about the music. The music we definitely have to talk about this. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to the music shit. Me personally don't want to say a lot because I want to talk about it on my personal episode. But let's talk about you. What's been going on? I know that like behind the scenes we have collabed multiple times.
Oh yeah.
I know you dropped "Hurt You" with Vic.
Yep.
Let's talk about that. What's the move with the music?
So basically, I think I dropped 2 songs already. I dropped Iceman, which was a huge hit, by the way.
Huge hit.
That was a huge
banger,
hit.
bro.
Banger. Yeah.
Honestly, if I could go back, I'd redo my verse because like it was a very quick done. Hey, one thing that like I'm starting to like learn as I'm going is that like because before I'd say okay, I don't know if I should put that much effort on this song. You know, I should just I guess do a little verse or something like that.
Yeah.
But you got to realize there are gonna be people out there that are gonna see you for the first time, and that is gonna be their first impression. You don't want to give them a bad first impressions. I know a lot of artists, depending on how much they get paid, they just slap them a little verse. But you gotta realize, there could be some new fans there, first impressions, and like, how's that gonna look on you? They're not gonna be like, oh, who is this guy? They're gonna be like, bro, wannabe or something like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, music-wise, like Iceman, it was. To me, that's like one of my favorite songs that I made. You know, I mean, like I only have 2 songs I made, really, but it's definitely like that was a huge improvement compared to the very technical first song, which was what was it? Rising Up. Oh my god,
Rising
bro.
Up. You regret that shit hard, huh?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. Hey. We can make fun of this man all day. But we have a banger on the way.
Oh my god, bro. If this doesn't redeem Rising Up, I don't know what will.
Bro, it's gonna leave it in the dust, bro. I'm craving to drop this shit. I am beyond craving to drop this shit. This is the next big, like, dude, I'm telling you, this song just hits different. I don't know why.
There's something emotionally, that song is just, it's a banger, you know?
I can't wait for it to drop. I cannot wait for it to drop.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's gonna, like, probably everyone's gonna forget Rising Up after that because that shit was terrible. But
oh my god.
I mean, yeah. So Iceman was like success, and then Hurt You was another
banger,
one.
bro. I gotta say, Hurt You was like it's there, just not. I feel like you could like definitely make a way better song, you know. But it's there. You know, Iceman was. You know, not the very most technical song ever, but it was very, like, it was a banger. Yeah. It was banger worthy.
It's a banger. And it's funny because I didn't try that hard for Iceman. I just literally just said whatever rhymed and shit.
Yeah, and it worked, you know? And you know, not to, you know, blow you off or something like that, but like, you can tell I fuck with this song when my outro is the song. Yeah, can we talk about that? Yeah. My outro is his song. Cold like ice. Cold like ice. But tell me it doesn't like fit like a Logan Paul outro.
It does. It really
clean,
does.
Bro. Like ice, I don't know what something. That is why it clicks, bro. It clicks. That shows that's a good representation that it clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't plan on removing the outro at all. You know, even if me and Dom are ever not on talking terms, I'm keeping that shit because it's a banger. It's a banger. I'm not gonna get copyrighted for it unless
No, you're gonna get copyrighted. Hurt You, you know, I agree. It's just a mellow song. Like, it's not like the best, but I think it's like in terms of what I made, it's not like the worst. Like, you know, hopefully I don't make a bad song, but that's a problem with me is like I'm not good at mixing shit, man. Like, my mixing is ass right now, and
really?
That's the one thing I want to work on because if I release music, I want it to sound good, and I think I got 2 songs on the way. I already finished 2. One with you and Vic on that shit, and then I have just one that's a solo song. But yeah, I've been experimenting hip hop. You know, I like to do Kanye, you know, Travis Scott type beats or indie type rock type beats like that. I fuck with that hard.
And they just the outcome is crazy when you get a beat like that.
I mean, man,
banger. But you know, I feel like our biggest issue when it comes to dropping music is I don't know about you guys, I don't know about you and Vic, but me personally, I feel like if I just drop it, it's not gonna reach its full potential. I feel like it needs to, you know, build. I need to do some marketing, some hype for it, so I can get the right eyes, and it can. I don't know, cause this new song, bro, I don't want that shit to hit like 500 views. I want this shit to hit like 5,000 views type shit, bro.
It's gotta hit.
You know what I mean? Like, I wanna.
It's a banger, man. Like,
it's a banger, bro. I feel like, you know, compare my last song that I dropped to this one, and you will see a huge difference, bro.
And of course, like, yeah, I mean,
can't express this enough.
It is. And I'm thankful for you giving me the song, like being able to post it on my.
I'm glad to have you on there. What do you mean? Wait, you said something else. What'd you say? To give you the song?
Dude. It is one of the best songs I've ever like been on, and like I've written shit on it. Like that is like the best I've ever written on a song. That's crazy. Like I featured.
Yeah, bro. I gotta agree, bro. This is your best performance. This is your best performance, and the hype is real, bro. The hype is real. We are hyped for a reason. We like, you know, there's some certain songs that like when we listen to it on a phone or something like that, we're a little insecure about this or that or this. But when it comes to this song, I'm not so insecure about anything. Like if some kid played my song in class, let's run it. I'm down. Let's listen to this shit because it's a banger, bro. It's a banger.
I'd even perform it like at school. Like,
straight up, bro. Straight up.
I wouldn't. I swear to God, I wouldn't give a shit. I would literally perform.
Me neither, bro. Me neither. It's
like the type of song you can perform, even though like you're not popular or whatever, and even it's like a school, like people would fuck with it.
I feel so. I feel so too. I feel so too. When can we expect a song from you? Like
realistically, damn, I don't know if I could say this, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I'm done, let me just say, whenever I'm done filming this big project,
Okay.
Basically that.
Can we talk about any upcoming projects? Is there anything you could say or like?
Should I mention the series? I could mention the series. I'm
Let's talk about the series because isn't that like after another plan or no?
No. This
is your next project? Yeah. Okay. So let's just see what you can say and what you can't say.
Yeah.
Whatever you can't say is fine.
Alright. Fuck. I don't know. Okay. Name of the series. Shit. Alright, here it goes. It's called Filbert. That's the name of the series. Basically, all this Halloween, we've been filming what was it? Pumpkin Killer Halloween. We're about to film Phantasm. And so right after we're done filming your shit, we're recording the very first episode of Filbert. And basically it's a crime drama type shit. I think every episode's gonna be like around 10 to 15 minutes long, which is quite a lot, to be honest.
That is a lot. How many episodes?
I'm planning for like 8.
8?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. We're gonna be on that shit for a while, but this series better be good, bro. It better be good.
It's gonna be dropping like maybe every 2 weeks, so.
Every 2 weeks.
It gives us enough time to like.
Dude, speaking of something like that, Brandon Rogers, he came up with the series. It was called Bryce, something like that, and he was dropping like I think 30-minute episodes.
God damn.
He uploaded 3 episodes, 30-minute episodes every like 2 weeks or so. Fucking phenomenal. I aspire to be like him in terms of his like series and projects.
His series are good though. Like,
yeah, dude, it's crazy. I feel like he could make a movie theaters type movie. He could drop a movie in the theaters.
Yeah,
you know
it's almost like the Rocka brothers.
That was crazy. Let's talk about that. I wanted to watch that movie. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
No way. How was it?
That shit, honestly, that's like the most scariest thing I've seen.
You're lying, really? And I know Rackas, they got their gory ass shit.
They used to make hella good skits, bro.
Yeah.
I used to watch their shit all the time.
They don't do them anymore, huh?
Nah, they don't. And obviously because they've been busy with this shit, so.
Definitely, dude. Was it worth it? It was worth it.
I mean, it took me a while to go see it, but when I did, holy shit, bro.
Is it still in theaters?
I don't know. I think so, maybe, but.
Bro, I really want to watch it.
It is good.
I know Vic's brother. He watched it.
It is as like disgusting as it is. Like, you know, like in the trailers and shit, their arms are getting fucked up.
Oh yeah, it's that type of shit.
It's actually fucking disgusting.
That is crazy. Yeah. That is crazy. What would you rate it?
Personally, I'm gonna say like for a horror film, I'm gonna give it like maybe like an 8 or 7.5. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about the goriness? What do you rate that?
Goriness? I'm gonna give it like a 7.
Okay, so there is gore. There is gore. And is it like realistic gore or is it like goofy?
Nah, with these type of films, it is. It feels type of realistic. Okay. But also, I feel like when it comes to horror films, I don't think it should like. The more unrealistic it is, I think it's kind of like cooler in a sense because then it's like. It's kind of like nastier. Depends on the film though. Like for Phantasm, I don't think it needs like that much gore.
It doesn't need gore. It's more of the story.
Exactly. It's more of the story.
There will be blood, but not like you won't see like a bone or some shit. You know what I mean? And like, do you think they performed this movie well, or like, do you think it was missing a couple things?
They did good.
Yeah,
they did good. Yeah, they did.
And that's crazy because these guys are YouTubers, you know. Yeah. They're not like actual directors that went to school and all that shit. I mean, I don't know, but these guys are YouTubers. This shows that like imagine we keep doing films over time and we drop some shit in theaters.
That's like the best thing right now though. That's the best thing right now. Like, you know, back in the day, people would just like people like they've been like back then people would go to school and become a director and shit. But one person, I don't know if you know him, Steven Spielberg, one of like the best directors ever. He filmed Back to the Future and all these like other crazy ass films. Mm-hmm. I think it's Christopher Nolan also said this, but like, if you're making YouTube videos like short films on YouTube, and if you slap your name on director, you can get any fucking film you like in the future.
You're lying.
Yeah, if people see your shit, and then like let's say some like executives and shit see your YouTube and like, oh sick, like these are some films directed by your name, like and it says your name, boom, that's it. They can call you up, hit you up, and be like.
That's how you get more credit.
Yeah.
That's how you
become a director now.
More of a literally just slap your name on, dude. Like literally, if I make a goated ass fucking like YouTube film and slap my name everywhere.
Yeah.
People will be like, I want this guy to direct this film, you know. And eventually I will, and then from there, like, you know, like, I don't know, maybe like, you know, maybe I'm, you know, wishful thinking for this, but that's how I was hoping my film career would go. The next segment.
Segment.
Oh, you're right.
The first segment.
We're gonna start doing segments, mukbang. Let's fucking go today. We got pizza. Don't want to show all that.
Yeah.
So, let's just start. Damn, look at this.
That shit look good, bro.
Watch it slip off.
All of it. We'll do space.
Space.
I'm not fucking with space. That's one thing I really want to get into, man.
Fuck yeah. Let's dig in.
All right.
Space.
Space.
Let's just start it by saying, do you believe there's anything out there?
Fuck yeah. You see the shit that came out with like last week?
Let's talk about that.
Oh shit.
The aliens.
Aliens from fucking Mexico over here flying.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. That shit look like some straight like made out of paper mache.
We can make that shit.
Straight up. You saw Jake Paul's?
No good.
Bro, this kid's a clown.
No god.
This kid is a clown. Do you believe that's real? It's real, the little alien? You don't think so?
I mean, maybe, but like the thing is like, all of that shit is like the doctors and shit from Mexico are examining like, alright, yeah, it's real. Like they could just pay them like, yeah, here, say it's real.
That's true.
But I mean, they might be real, you know?
There's no scientific proof of this shit. It's just it looks weird. People don't recognize it, so they're saying, fuck it, that is an alien. And you know what point someone made? They said, bro, if that's what aliens look like, we shouldn't be scared, bro. We can stomp on the hoe, bro.
You know what, that, but they look exactly the same the way we said they were gonna look. You know how
that is weird, bro.
They look exactly the same. Like
someone said still look like E.T. or some shit.
No, E.T. straight from E.T. Like,
I feel like the thing that would make them dangerous is most likely their tech.
Yeah, but like, you know, like the little UFOs and shit. They got shut down hella easy by like our little fucking.
That's true.
Shit.
That's true.
Like damn, they didn't have any shit to defend themselves. Like they just.
The thing is, we play it out that like, what if the aliens are more advanced than us? What if they're not, bruh? What if they're like little monkeys or some shit?
No
you know,
shit.
monkeys,
God.
you know?
Like, I don't know. It's weird to me.
I feel like the thing that scares people is that they have flying saucers that like that high tech.
Yeah.
But I mean, so does the U.S. Army and shit. You know what I mean? So like
I don't know. It's personally to me, it's weird, but
it's only scary because it's the unknown.
Yeah.
That's you don't know if they have very crazy tech or if they have some semi, mid tech. You know.
Yeah.
That's what it is like.
And like the thing is like, are they from here, or like somewhere else, cause like you never know. Like, why would they come here? Like, if they have like hella high technology and shit, what's the point of coming here? Like, we're.
I feel like that's why they haven't came, because, you know, we're just another planet in the universe.
Yeah.
You know. What's the point of coming here?
Some weak ass shit.
No, crazy. One thing that like I was, you know, thinking about is, have you seen that guy that you see in your dreams? The you know, that one face cam?
Yeah.
I feel like the reason why people said that they saw that, so many people, is because the first person like made a domino effect. Like, oh, this is what he looks like. People see it, they see it, and then they're gonna see it in their dreams too. That's what I feel like. What do you?
I never really seen him in my dreams personally.
Me neither.
Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I never.
That's really weird. I think it was just like one of those like Reddit mythical stories.
Yeah.
Because like Jeff the Killer, he was a Reddit mythical story.
Yeah.
So was Momo.
Oh,
That's where
God.
it started, bro.
Momo.
Yeah.
Everybody thought that shit was real.
And yeah, bro, it's so fucking weird. Everybody thought that shit was real. Like, bro, you can't believe everything you see on the internet, bro. Like, realistically, do you think someone looking like Momo is actually out there, bro? No.
No, bro.
Hell no, bro.
People were tripping. People were actually tripping.
Like, you actually believe everything you see on the internet so quick and shit, like, bro.
It's crazy how people. And that's one of our topics, social media. The future of social media. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that could, like, completely influence
Well,
everything that we do.
let's talk about the future of the internet.
Yeah.
It's very scary. Especially like AI. That is my
That's crazy.
my
as
biggest
fuck.
fear. AI, bro, are you kidding me? AI has to be one of the scariest things out there right now,
It has to be.
because you don't know what you don't, your eyes deceive you. You can't believe everything you see on there, because everything can be manipulated so
Yeah.
easily and shit. Whether it's a message video, whether it's a voice now. People over here making AI of people singing another person's song.
Yeah, like Drake just singing a different song. What the fuck?
They created a full ass song out of
Shit's
Drake's
crazy.
voice. You're telling me Drake had no idea about that song? That is crazy, bro, because that sounds like an official Drake
Do
song.
you know who Cop is?
Maybe. Well,
He's a YouTuber, and he went to AI for a bit, and it was like a you know, regular like cartoonish AI that was like acting like him and shit. And then he recently came out with like a video on Twitter, and he's like, you know, people didn't like it, this and that, and that's why he decided to make a better one. And it's like a video of him talking to the camera, right?
I think I know. I think I know.
But the entire time he's talking to the camera, it's actually the AI, and it looks exactly like him, bro. Like throughout the entire video, I didn't even notice. But then you could tell later when he says it that like the blinking is like fucked and the mouth is like kind of weird, but like it looks exactly like him, and it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
How do you like make something look so real and like act like it acted like a human? It wasn't like hella like pauses and shit. Like it acted like it was moving its hands and shit. Bro, and he's like saying like it's the future of YouTube. I just call it lazy.
You know the I don't know his fucking name, but the orange guy, the guy that dated Aziland, the one with the afro.
Yeah, that's him.
That motherfucker.
That's him.
What?
Yeah.
I saw that. I recently saw that.
Bro.
I know that shit started like a couple weeks ago.
I know, like I said, like he said it's the future of AI and shit, but I just see it as laziness. Like, how can you not like
Straight up,
like,
bro.
make YouTube videos?
You know what I think it is? I think he's having some kind of crisis in his life. So like his team, his managers are like, okay, we can't stop your legacy. Let's run this shit a different way. Let's make it seem like we came up with a stupid plan, you know?
And think about that. Imagine no one's legacy can die anymore. If someone is like, you know what? I want you to keep making songs for me, but AI. Imagine Drake.
Brother, he can.
That would be fucking crazy. Just being, I would say KSI, but KSI wouldn't do this, some shit like that. He wouldn't be like, yeah, put me in an AI and let me live.
He cares about legacy.
Yeah.
He doesn't, you know, nah.
But like, people could be like, nah, just keep me going forever. Imagine being like AI for like ever, and you get people like to make you shit.
Imagine a new Drake song drops in 100 years.
Yeah. Brand new Drake song.
That
Music video too, with him in it.
Literally, bro.
What the fuck?
Literally, bro. I'm telling you, AI has to be the scariest thing out there right now.
It is.
Tell me another thing that is scarier than AI right now.
Gucci. Uploading a vid. No, I don't know. You really can't.
When people said that AI was gonna take over, I didn't think in this way. I didn't think in this way.
No, you when you think of like AI taking over, you think like they're gonna take over by
terminating us.
Yeah, like
enslaving us or something.
Yeah, like what the fuck? But
they're mentally enslaving us, bro. Mentally, holy shit, bro. Times are coming.
And I would say like this personally is scarier than what people think about, because imagine this: everything you see now could be AI. Just think about that. It's worse than them coming for us and like and hunting for us.
If us humans could come up with some AI shit on our phone or computer or whatever,
shit. Like,
imagine some life beyond us simulating all of this.
That would be fucking crazy.
Because you know that if there's life out there, they definitely have some kind of more advanced shit.
Yeah. You know what kind of reminds me of? Okay, so like. You know Rick and Morty, the second episode of season 1, like the very second episode, it was with the dog, and they gave him like intelligence and shit, and like he just completely ruled and everything. That's what people would see in AI, right?
Yeah.
But like it's scary to be like, I don't know, like let's say, this is a good example. Since they can replicate voices hella good now, like not robot and shit. Imagine you getting a phone call from your mom. And then like, there's a random car that pulls up next to you. Like, hey kiddo, I'm letting my friend pick you up right now. Like, you can get in this car.
Literally, bro.
And you get in the car and it's like,
there's some kind of like hacker genius that can do that shit.
That's fucking crazy.
They're ruling the world, bro. They're ruling the world.
Imagine, bro. That's fucking creepy as shit. Like,
that is hella creepy. You are right. You are definitely right. And in the next, 50 years, it's gonna get worse, bro.
Fuck no.
It's gonna get worse.
Like, people are having fun with that shit now, but,
later, that's when the fun, that's when it's not fun in games anymore.
It's bad. But
that's where criminal activity can be taken. That's where, like, crazy shit, people can get framed. You know, you can't even trust audios. Like, you know how like people record in their pockets and they catch them say something? That shit can be manipulated now. With AI.
Yeah, I mean, just think about that. That's like probably the worst thing that can happen. Ever.
I didn't like when I think it was you started doing the AI shit of us in the group chat, but that shit weirded me out, I'm not gonna lie. Cause
it was fun, but like
he did my voice in AI. And sure, I was like, that don't sound like me. No. But I heard a hit in my voice. Yeah. So imagine the next 50 years.
There was one that sounded like exactly like fucking Gooch.
Yeah.
Exactly like fucking Gooch, bro.
I don't remember if it was Gucci or one of them. They sounded spot on, bro.
That shit was fucking crazy.
On, bro. It was scary because I remember keep listening to the audio. I was like, bro, I swear that sounds like him.
I think I can still find it. Is it still in the group chat?
Maybe, but it's deep.
Deep inside there.
So this one will be a bit of a touchy subject. You know, I would give a disclaimer, but I feel like a lot of people need to face the type of shit that we're about to talk about. Yeah. Mental health. Yeah. Big subject. Big boy right there. Yeah. I know. That's the word. I know a lot of people are going through something, you know, fighting some kind of demon, I suppose. And throughout a journey that I recently went through, I kind of refused to really say that to myself, that I'm fighting demons, because at the end of the day, the big journey the big lesson that I've learned is that you are not fighting demons, you are fighting yourself. Yeah. You need to learn to work with yourself. You are facing yourself, and you're like, you holding a grudge, fighting against it is not. You're not going anywhere. You're not gonna win this battle against yourself. You know, it's an endless loop. Yeah. Until eventually you can't handle it. You know. That's like the worst part of it. Okay. So I feel like you're gonna just have to give in to whatever you believe in, whether it's a religion or spirituality, or genuinely have just the patience for whatever life holds, I guess. Yeah. So how's life been treating? For me, you know, it's been a while. It's been pretty good, but you know, back then obviously, yeah, it was different. You know, like sometimes I have my days or weeks or even maybe months. You know, but you know, that's just, you know,
you gotta find a way to maybe talk to somebody, or
I definitely believe like everybody has to talk to somebody.
I mean,
whether it's
the more you keep it in, it's like the more it gets worse. You know what I mean? And
literally, and you know, it's like one my biggest like things that like I would worry about in my worst times, it'd be to think about those people that didn't make it through tough times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think, why did they not make it through tough times? And I think I got the answer. It's because they didn't help themselves. Have you heard that saying that like God will help those that help themselves?
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's true. It's true. Whether it's you know, you believing in religion or you believing in the laws of the universe.
Yeah.
You know, in both cases, it applies. You need to help yourself before anyone or life helps you.
Yeah.
You know, the universe or God or whatever.
It's like that self-respect, you know. Like you gotta, before you can. It's like, you know, some people, when it comes to I don't know, say like dating or whatever, they don't have self-respect for themselves before they start dating.
You need to learn to love yourself before you can love someone else.
Yeah, because then if not, then you're always gonna be miserable, and you know, you're gonna be begging for attention, and once you don't get it,
where does that leave you, bro?
It's
and especially like, imagine after a breakup or something.
Yeah,
where does that leave you, bro?
That's bad.
That leaves you so deep down, and that's why people work out, because you know, like, it's a distraction.
Yeah,
type
it gets
shit.
them busy.
That's why there's this whole meme that like, who broke his heart? Because genuinely, like, you know, it gets deeper than that type shit.
Yeah.
What can you talk about, you know, and like, have you gone through anything tough recently?
Not recently. I know that one of my family members though recently passed away because of like suicide. You know, they were doing something mentally, and I think this is one of the biggest things too, is like when it comes to talking to people, I think every culture has to understand that they have to, you know, listen to people and talk about it. Like, I have two cultures, right? And one of them is Hispanic. And we all know Hispanic cultures, we don't get to talk to our family as much because it's not a thing that we do, you know what I mean? It's more like, come on, it's your phone, or get through it, you know, it happens, you know? And I think that's the biggest issue, is like some of our cultures don't allow, you know, like for us to speak about it. You know, we can't talk about our health, how we're feeling, because if we do, then it's like, oh, it's the damn phone, or it's something that's, you know, not related to that shit. Or it's like, oh, it's the video games.
It's not only about the culture, but it's also, not to get into the gender subject, but men, bro. Men in general, God. They can't talk to nobody. No. They have to be men. That's the hardest. Yeah. They have to be men, and when some people genuinely can't handle it and they don't talk about it, it gets very tough for them. Yeah. And why do you think, like, you know, not to jinx anything out there, but like, have you ever seen a woman suicide? I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe I might be terribly wrong here, but it's all men. Yeah. It's all men, because it's men's mental health. That's where like it gets really tough. Men can't talk about it. Yeah. Men can't really, like, they have to be the gentleman, the muscular man, you know?
I mean, like,
and I don't mean this in the sense of like, you know, we can't have masculinity, because people are starting to label that, take that shit out of proportion, saying that at some level we have to be feminine or something that. Like we're not gonna get into that. But
okay, I might get into that, because I like just a little bit. Just
go for it.
I know it's like a touchy subject, but I personally hate that. I feel like as men, like masculinity, like masculinity, yeah. But that basically is like the biggest part of being like a leader. You know what I mean? Like, no offense, but like when it comes to families, you got the leader, you know, and then you got, you know, just someone to be their support, you know. Both obviously can be supports, but when it comes to men, you really gotta be masculine most of the time, you know. It's not, obviously you don't have to be macho every damn day and shit, but you gotta, you know, if you gotta work, you gotta work. If you gotta put food on the table, you gotta put food on the table. But also, that's the problems, that people don't appreciate that. And now it's getting worse to where they're like, I don't want a man like that. I want like a different type of man. And so it's like,
I want a 6 foot tall man. I want a money making man.
I don't know, man.
They don't even care about their personality sometimes, you know. It's like, It's like if
it's
the
sad.
guy's short, if the guy's, and not only poor, because there's a difference between genuinely not being able to get money and like being a slacker and just living in your mom's house at age 30. But I was gonna say, one thing that I learned is that no matter what you're going through, there will be better days and you will smile again. I feel like if you find a tough time, a very tough time, you literally, like, one thing that I learned is that, like, your mindset in the beginning of whatever you started, like, if you realize, fuck, I'm depressed, from that moment on, you have to change your mindset and be like, get into your subconscious and be like, I am, like, strong. I will get through whatever obstacle life throws at me. You have to have it from the beginning, because eventually, like, it gets worse. It's, you have to have that. And trust me, it will you will thank yourself later in the future. Be like, I'm so glad that I told myself those things, even if you didn't believe it. You have to fake it till you make it sometimes. That's fucking, dude. But as long as you try to help yourself, you already won. You already won, and you are making it. As long as you try to help yourself in the beginning, you already won. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
And we're talking about the subjects of quotes and shit, right? And I think you just mentioned a quote, right? Yeah. So a quote I'm gonna mention right now is like, it's pretty good. A quote, and it's, when you get sad, you run straight ahead, and you keep running forward no matter what. There are people in your life who are gonna try to hold you back, slow you down, but you don't let them. Don't you stop running, and don't you ever look back or look behind you. There's nothing for you behind you. All that exists is ahead. And that something like that is crazy. Basically, it's like people let other people hold them down from doing what they want. Let's talk about social media, right? Or when we're doing YouTube, there's always gonna be maybe our parents or other people around us that are gonna be like, why are you doing YouTube? That shit's cringe. Like, you're never gonna get anywhere with that. Maybe teachers, you're never gonna get anywhere with that. But like the
too many people let people hold them back.
Yeah, you just gotta look straight forward, do what you gotta do, and you're gonna make it.
Definitely. But one thing I don't get till this day is why people let a lot of people get to them
I don't know.
in any kind of way. But look, I can't blame anyone, because I'm in that situation too, where any comment or something like that, I'd think about it for like a good couple hours. And I just feel like the mindset you should have for a situation like that is like, bro, they don't care about you. They don't, like, they aren't gonna like be thinking about you all day. They do not care about you. They don't care about this situation as much as you do. So, like, if they don't care, why should you care? Type shit, Like, I don't know. It's like, it just doesn't matter. Just don't fucking, like, let things get to you because someone says something. Like, they don't know your perspective. They don't know what's going on. They don't know anything because they aren't seeing what you see when you wake up.
Your vision, your creativity,
your vision, your everything. And when it comes to like someone talking shit or doubting you on your YouTube, like, they don't have your vision. And that's point blank, period, simple. They don't have your vision. And right now they're gonna be just asking why. Later they're gonna be asking how. And that's the bottom line truth, bro. That's the bottom line truth. You can't tell me otherwise.
And they can motivate other people to do that shit too. Think about it. Like, you could be inspiring other people, and that's the point. You don't look behind, because, like I said, there's nothing for you behind there. There's nothing gonna be behind you for them. So,
you know what quote really, like, I was resonating with this morning? It's a movie quote. It's a movie quote. It goes, let go of whatever was and step into what is.
Oh shit.
That gets deeper than a lot of people think, bro. Because it's like, basically in a way saying, stop living in the past, live in the present, step into what is. And dude, if you just take a nice, big, long, juicy thought into it, you're gonna realize how deep it really gets. It's
almost like thinking about it for me for that when I hear that, it's like our YouTube shit back then, the Migos. You know, that was such a big part of our careers, and it's like, oh yeah, I want to go back into that. Like that would be such a cool era to go back in there and do more or whatever. But I think like it is like time for us to focus on now. We got a whole bunch of shit like ahead of us.
The Amigos is in the past.
Yeah,
it's in the past,
and
there's nothing we can do about it. And
we got a lot bigger things now. So if we think about it,
a lot bigger.
You know, we've grown and.
You know, I can't really speak for you guys, but me personally, I'd say it's the best thing that happened to me because.
For Amigos breaking.
Yes, because you know I have a new mindset.
Yeah.
I have a new plan, a new vision at the end of the hall.
It's easier to focus on yourself and not everyone else or another channel.
100%. Because before you were worrying about everyone else, and you know how much negativity that was for me back then.
Shit.
Straight up. Oh, what the fuck is this drama? You know, do this, do that. You know, demanding people and shit, having drama back and forth and shit. Yeah, bro, it's.
Yeah, I almost forgot we had like leaders and shit,
and that just wasn't healthy for like, especially just teens, just straight up teens trying to, you know, have fun on YouTube and shit.
All right, so another quote I have is, every day it gets a little easier, but the hard part is having to do it. You know what I mean? Like having to really like stick with it. Like let's say working out. That's a good example. Every day gets a little easier to work out. You know, you're getting used to it, but the hard part is like continuing to do it, to keep consistently doing
Consistency
it. And you know the progress, it takes a while, but if you stick with it, it does wonders for you. You know, you really grow, and that's just, you know, it's with everything, even sports, boxing. I was terrible, and when I first started exercising that hard, it was hard for me. And yeah, it would get easier over the days and stuff, but like, you know, you have those days where you want to give up and you don't want to do it and you're tired, but you get up for another round and you just keep throwing the punches. That's the best thing like anyone can do.
Once you get to that pain, that's when like you just launch, you know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know?
It's crazy.
That's one of the things I used to like think about all the time, is just, damn, I miss how hard working I was during like sports, like boxing. Dude, when I would go, like, that was my prime for boxing. Like, I went every day training. I mean, I trained hard. Like, the last time I was on my prime for, like, boxing was Ponchito. That was the last time I was ever in my prime about boxing. Like,
it's crazy.
I trained hella hard for that shit. I sparred, like, fucking crazy. Like, I sparred almost every week. Maybe, like, 3 times a week. And I wasn't asking, like, I was telling, like, hit me hard. And it's funny because I really didn't think Ponchito was gonna be like good, and no offense, but like he really wasn't. And so, but the thing is, you always gotta be like, okay, I gotta be prepared for anything. Mentally, I gotta be prepared for anything.
Definitely, never underestimate an opponent.
Yeah, never underestimate. And yeah, mentally that shit helped me a lot. Being mentally strong and being able to.
Bro, it's good. Like having an event like that, having a fight like that, it's and it really locks you in.
That's why like now I really miss like the boxing events, and I wish we could have like maybe some exhibitions and shit, or
we definitely have to get into that later.
Or something, because
get into that later.
Man, like it's not only just fun for us and like, you know, for the viewers, but like it's like mentally, like being able to work hard and push yourself just to fight, like, you know, an event is just, it's like one of the best things for you mentally. And like,
you miss it?
I miss it so, like I felt so like, you know, like mentally strong and you know, like just ready for anything. So if it brings entertainment for me and it makes me feel proud of what I do and what I'm giving to others to view, then of course I'm gonna want that back, you know? I'm gonna need it.
We definitely have to talk about that later. All right, welcome to the Wheel of Deaths, where we have dares. These are gonna be some light dares. I'm not gonna throw you in the deep end. First episode.
Got me nervous here.
Spin it.
Here it goes. What the? Oh, you gotta actually like push it?
No, just click the middle. Just click the middle.
Oh, bet.
There we go.
Here it is. Oh, spin again.
Spin again. Oh my god. Alright, go.
Alright. Oh, scared, man.
Wheel of Truth.
Damn.
Welcome to the Wheel of Truth. Alright, let's go. Are you ready?
Let's spin it.
Have you ever bought subs?
Alright,
You have to be honest. Have you ever bought subs? In the past. It doesn't mean right now.
Right now, I'm buying subs. No. For real? No. I never bought subs. I never bought views. Which is, it's funny because there was a time and point where I kept getting a lot of views and subs all of a sudden. But I think I have an old video. I think it's still up right now to this day on the DOMSON channel. That I posted like hard evidence, and it was just me scrolling through my dad's phone, and it was hella messages of just my YouTube channel. So basically,
really,
that's how I spread it. That's how I got most of my subscribers and views, was just sending a whole bunch of like my family, like distant family from Guatemala and other places, is just sending to my YouTube, and that's how I mainly got my subscribers.
That's good.
So
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good that you never bought.
I'm glad I never bought anything, but I want to do it. I'm trying to do the dare, so let's get it.
Have you ever cheated in any of your relationships? You don't have to name who.
Okay.
You don't have to name. Have you ever you can literally just say yes or no.
Have I ever cheated in my relationship? I'm trying to think. So I've been. We gotta censor all these names, by the way. Let me see here. All right. I did it.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't think. No, okay. I'm thinking about it. No, I haven't cheated.
You haven't cheated?
I haven't cheated
At all?
No.
On God,
I swear
on
to God,
your
I
life,
haven't
on your
cheated.
mom?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Never?
Never.
And you're not just saying that shit
No, I'm
just
not.
to say
Swear to God,
yourself.
I swear on my life, on my mom's life,
Everything,
on
you've never
everything I
cheated.
have,
You've never cheated.
Never.
Never.
Ever. Like, I've never ever cheated.
We heard it first.
No, yep.
He's a simple, genuine man. That's good, bro. That's good.
To be honest, like I'm hella like honest. So like if I'm done with a relationship, I'll break it off. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I'll just be like,
that's
no,
good.
we're broken up.
Because why would you be in a relationship if you're over here cheating?
That's stupid to me. Like I don't know why. It's so easy to get like caught when you're cheating. So it's like there's no reason to cheat. So
definitely, yeah.
I don't know.
Go for it.
We spinning it. This is more scarier. This is
scarier. Spin again. Oh, it was about to hit. It was so close to hitting. All right.
Okay. Damn, I'm getting lucky here. Damn, hella lucky. All right.
Oh no! No. We just try to. If it lands on the same one, like then we'll just respin.
I wouldn't mind getting a lemon one, to be honest.
Hey, you got the.
There you go.
Let's do lemon.
Let's get lemon. Oh, I thought that was a shot, right?
Like this, no?
Holy, that's hella. What the fuck?
Dude. You just had to. Oh, is this dangerous?
I don't know.
Nah, I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. All right.
Hopefully.
Cheers. Let's get it.
Oh my god. It's not bad, right?
That's not bad.
Okay, it's not bad. Let's go easy.
Watch.
Oh, that's a lemon song.
Oh, here it is.
All right.
I'll do it. Hello.
I've heard this. Hey.
That's more
What y'all think?
but you know
bro? I see.
Boxing. Like the little.
Boxing.
All right, let's get it.
All right. So for the boxing subject, let's just dig in. Just dig in.
I mean,
what are we saying?
I personally, I know, like, we've had some iffy moments about thinking about doing it, but I think we should do it.
You think we should do a return?
So. Even if it's exhibition, doesn't go on any records or anything.
Yeah.
But I think like maybe some like, how Kingpin had like that tournament shit. If we did that, that'd be kind of goated.
But do we have enough fighters?
That's a problem, yeah. But
because you never know, one of our top contenders could lose to one of our secondary fighters.
But yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking. Like it would be hard, but my idea of this tournament, if it was only 4 of us, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see, it's me versus the first matches are me versus Gooch and you versus Vic. I win against Gooch, you win against Vic.
It'd be me against you, huh?
It would be me against you, and whoever wins that, like let's say if you won, then like I don't know, then I would have to fight Vic.
Ah, it's like a reversal, huh?
Yeah. So basically, like it takes a while, but then if I win against Vic, then I get to fight whoever wins, like who's better. Like so, whoever's better, who hasn't bet.
I'd be already the champion. You guys would have to fight.
Yeah.
To fight the final. Okay, I feel.
But if you lose to like
then I'd
Gooch,
have to, yeah.
then we'd have to like rearrange like the championship like ship stuff, and then
dude.
if Vic and Gooch like still have less wins than us, then like they'd fight each other on the undercard, and then we'd fight each other on the top card or some shit like that. But
dude, the boxing events,
man,
it was a prime time, bro.
It was
a prime time, undeniably, and it was just a good time. As thrilling, as scary, as dramatic, drama, all that shit as it was a good time, bro. It was a crazy time.
I'd love
undeniably.
To see it. I'd love to see it. It brought in a lot of views.
A lot of views, bro. Hundreds of views.
People were fucking with that shit, bro.
They were talking about it, commenting. I want to pull up type shit.
We were getting interactions and shit.
There was movement there.
Yeah.
There was definitely movement there. And there was definitely a hype between me versus Gucci, you against Vic.
Yeah.
That's
one thing
I feel like if we do make a return, those fights have to happen.
And it would be a new place, and it would be at my crib.
It would.
Again, for whatever reason.
It'd be. It's because yours is the boxing place, it's the boxing place. So, would you, if you had to have a tune-up fight, who would it be?
It'd probably be Gooch.
Gucci?
Yeah, I think I can use him for like a little warm up,
Okay.
A little warm up.
So you think Gucci's a warm up fight?
Yeah.
It's funny because they call him they're telling me that's my main event. That's my KSI versus Jake.
I think I think it's a little bit different. Like maybe for you and Gooch, it's more main event because Gooch, you guys are like
more evened out, huh?
More evened out, you know what I mean?
We have the power, we have the same reach, the same size and shit.
I'm not underestimating Gucci, could probably beat me, but I feel like I have a lot more advantages and stuff, and I don't know. To me personally, I think I'm a better opponent than Gooch.
What do we say? I know.
Me and you are not like a main event, but if it was a thing, I feel like I'd be
a good fight.
I think it would be a better fight than Gooch and you like my view.
More technical.
Yeah, it'd be more technical.
I definitely agree.
And
I definitely agree. I feel like Gucci would try to take me out.
Go
type shit.
for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I think because you can't I don't know. I know back then maybe like 2 grades ago maybe.
Yeah.
You and Vic would not talk about this. Maybe there was some tension. Maybe it was a bit awkward. Maybe you guys were scared of each other. I don't know what the fuck was happening. You guys just didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
I know you guys don't give a shit now. This motherfucker would say that he would easily knock you out. I know he'd say that shit. Yeah. What are you saying for the fight against Vic? The rematch, the long awaited. This it's unfinished business.
Yeah.
What are we saying?
I think it's a great matchup. I think that if it were to happen, it's a really 50-50, you know what I mean? I think it's...
So you don't think you have a big edge on him? You think it's actually a 50-50?
I think so, because
I think from his perspective, he thinks it's an easy fight.
Like, I don't know. We were so even in weight and and height and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm going to think I'm the better fighter, right? And I do, he's doing his other things now. He's into football, like soccer, football, and I've still been doing my thing. I've been still practicing boxing. Maybe I'm not as good as I was when I fought Ponchito, or maybe I'm not training
Obviously,
as much.
You're not as active.
Yeah,
you're not
but I still do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm still active. I remember.
Honestly, me personally, I'd say I'm better than I was when the boxing events were around. I know I didn't fight that much, but my stamina is definitely way better.
Yeah.
Way better than it would be back then, because I obviously I'm working on cardio now, and I'm doing boxing here and there, but cardio I'm very focused on.
Yeah. And
I feel like that's the only thing that I feel like maybe Gucci had an edge on me.
Yeah.
But once that shit is not there, before I'd weigh up to 180.
Damn.
Now I'm at 169.
Shit.
Yeah, dude, it's a different game now.
I mean,
me personally, you know, maybe to stir up a little something, I think I'd destroy Gucci. I don't think it's a matchup. I don't think it's maybe I might be underestimating him, but you know, I feel like once it comes to like actually doing the fight and you know the training camp and all that, I won't underestimate him. I'll train hard. Definitely, but I just don't think it's a matchup. It kind of offended me when you guys said that it's a matchup. Mm-hmm. It's the fight that needs to happen. You guys are neck on neck type shit.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it. Like, for you guys, like, yeah, how is it? It's like a perfect matchup in that wise. But when it comes to like, if I were the main event instead, like, it would be a better fight than Gooch. I think. I think with Gooch, maybe we would go all rounds. But I think he. I don't know. It's just I don't really see him winning that fight, you know, and I don't know. I can go 8 rounds. I can still go 8 rounds after all. Like, not training as hard. I can still go 8 rounds, and that's what I feel confident about. Is that, you know, I have such endurance that if I fought Vic for 4 rounds or more, I could probably win by just endurance, and you
can break them down. You can.
Yeah. I'm a lot more technical than I was back then. You know, I used to throw punches. Dude, like
I don't know. Maybe I might be, you know, wrong, but I think
Shit.
the type of fights we'd have would be a lot different today.
I think personally, I think they would be better.
Definitely, you know, way better. Way better.
I think when we were younger, we saw like the mayhem shit, like so good and shit. But I think the technical fights are where it's at. You know, being able to see where we are skill level, because then if we're just throwing random shit, we don't really know where we're at.
We have to be,
you know, but like if we're like jabbing in, like taking our time, and also like putting in those like works, man.
I was looking back at the Ponchito spar that I made with him, and yeah, bro, dude, it's almost embarrassing looking at it. Like I am far more technical. I would have the right hand as the lead hand, even though this is my power shot. Yeah. I like if I went into a gym, I'd get clown type shit. But now I have more technique. I know which one has to be the lead. I know the difference between a jab and a straight. You know. Oh, so like before I didn't know that shit. Yeah. Before I just did it. Now like. That's why I feel like this you know, these new fights would be levels, you know.
And so now you fight regular, right? You fight orthodox, or you still
like
fight?
This.
So yeah, so you're not a southpaw anymore, huh?
Nope. Damn. Before I was.
Yeah, I
know Deji fights with this lead hand like that, and you know, I felt like that too at some point.
Yeah,
but you know, I kind of had to learn the statistics, and you know, like technical wise, like yes, it is more beneficial because this one you can pop it hella fast.
Yeah.
This one, boom, it's like, you know, I don't know.
But I changed completely in my styles.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you put me in a ring right now with Vic or whoever the fuck, it doesn't matter, Gooch, shit, you wouldn't even recognize who the fuck I would be completely different. I would honestly be completely different. That's, you know, and I think
honestly,
so much.
Honestly, I can't disagree with you in saying that. I think the boxing events would be good to return, but you know, like who knows? This definitely would not be under the Amigos boxing wing. No, it'd definitely be something else.
I don't know what it would be under though, huh? Like we gotta really think about it. Maybe like
under what promotion? Because
like maybe like we started a whole new thing just for
boxing only.
Boxing only. But maybe like combat sports.
One thing is for sure, people are gonna try to hop on that train with us. Yeah. Definitely try to get some fights. And you know, if some kids would be down and shit, if they show a bit of like, you know, like. Effort to like
you know who I would be down to fight though, and I know it's kind of corny to say or whatever, but I think if I had an option to choose if we did boxing, and I think we should do boxing again, is either Gucci, but this guy we don't really know him, but we know his girlfriend, Ashley's boyfriend. This guy, I think he's a kickboxer or some shit.
You're lying.
Yeah, and the kickboxers still use their hands still though. And I wanna try boxing him. I wanna try actually going at it.
That'd be pretty good, honestly. If we made a return event,
honestly,
I think it'd be a lot interesting to fight other people and then get to that. You know,
like let me show you. Like, yeah, this is how he looks like.
Shit, I think it'd be a huge move. Definitely after the projects. Yeah, that should be the next.
We need
move.
To do it. We need to do it.
Definitely after.
it's like perfect. Like think about it. We got the shows, the movies, the short films, you know, and then we just come back with the fucking events and boom.
I feel like my hardest challenge, if we were to do a training camp or like start a fight, was my biggest challenge. The thing I thought was gonna be the biggest challenge was to work on my cardio. I thought one day I was just gonna fucking like. But now I'm already getting started, you know? I'm getting started now. Maybe I get into technical shit and then boom, that's when it's wraps, you know? And yeah, dude, it definitely, you know, the whole boxing shit, something definitely, you know.
I said let's do it.
Interesting.
I really said let's bring it back right now.
No, after the films, definitely we have to. After the projects, the series, the music, all that shit.
We can make a little poll. You can make a community poll and shit on YouTube, and people could like.
It'd be crazy, bro. It'd be crazy. I'm telling you, it'd be fucking crazy. It would. I can't disagree. So, I think that's the episode. Honestly, dude, I think it's 2 hours long.
Yeah, I mean that shit's hella long, bro.
Yeah.
I want editing for you.
I'm gonna. So that's gonna wrap up the episode. I know I've said that multiple times, but genuinely, thank you for being on here.
Of course, man.
Thank you for all of this. I can't wait for the future of the Balcony Podcast. This is the move. This is next. Be on the lookout. She's gonna go crazy. It's been your boy Lex. It's been your boy
DOMSON.
DOMSON. Don't forget that, DOMSON. And yeah, that is it. Peace.
Peace.
Okay.